Okay, welcome back. So in last session we were doing bunker breakouts. Now I hope you've been going away and you've been practicing hard at those, walking into that bunker, feeling a lot more confident, trusting your actual technique, hitting that sand and getting them out in one. So we've now got ourselves out of the bunker in that one shot, and now we get down to the very short putt. And this is where I feel that if we've got the right technique, we can certainly look to save a tremendous amount of shots over that course of that round, helping to reduce those scores and bringing in 50% better golf for you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the important side of short putts. I see it so often people miss these short putts, basically because they've actually got a poor technique. So by simply practicing, okay, the right kind of technique will certainly help us to hole, certainly more than we should actually find ourselves missing. So what I've got indicated down here on the ground for us, I've put down 2 sticks here on the floor, as you can see. And the object of this exercise is I'm going to rest the putter down behind those, in between those sticks. And if I can make sure that I get myself comfortably standing over the ball, and I can then make sure that my putter works back and through, remaining through those 2 sticks, then consistently my putter is working towards my target. Now in this case, my target happens to be the hole. So as you can see, as I'm making these strokes, my putter is continually staying between the 2 lines. If this happens, I've therefore got a great chance of that ball going into the hole. Now what I see a lot of people do, unfortunately, again if I rest the club down between the 2 sticks, what I do see a lot of the times is the putter starts to wander outside of these lines, as you can now see. And if my putter then starts to wander outside of the actual 2 sticks, then that's the direction that the ball will then have a tendency to go. So again, we must make sure when we make that putting stroke that the putter will remain consistently on the way back and on the way through, running between those 2 lines. If it does, we therefore have a great chance of that ball going in the hole. So let's put that to a test. So I'm going to get myself nice and comfortably behind the golf ball, and what I'm looking to achieve, as I said, was to make sure my putter goes back and through, staying on those lines, and we can now see that that ball has gone into the hole. If I do that one more time for you, if I can make sure, again, I get myself nice and comfortably to the ball, I therefore make sure my putter will go back on a straight line, through on a straight line, and we can then see that that ball will then go nicely into the hole. If in this next one you'll notice that this time my putter will come outside of the 2 lines, and you can therefore start to see what will happen to the shot. So I go back, but I find myself coming this way. You can see that the ball actually ricocheted actually off of that actual line here, and therefore that would have indicated that the ball would have actually had a tendency to miss left. So the key factors are, in my last putt here, is to 1, get yourself nice and comfortable over the ball, and to make sure that your putter will go back and through, staying on those 2 lines, and you can therefore see that that ball has gone straight into the hole. So what we're looking for is to make sure that first of all we rest that putter down behind the ball itself, and we therefore make sure that putter will go back and forth on the intended target line that we've selected. If we can do that, you will certainly start finding that you will hold, as you could see there, more than we'll actually ever miss. But if we find that putter has a tendency to wander off its line here or this way, that's when we'll then start finding the ball will certainly start missing the hole, and then we'll start missing more than we hole, and that's why we start finding ourselves playing off of the handicap we are. So if you wish to play better golf, and 50% better golf, let's make sure we practice this drill once a week, and I will guarantee you, you will start to find 2, 3, 4, or who knows, maybe even 6 shots start to reduce off of your score, and that will then start bringing that handicap plummeting down. So from the Swing Doctor, till next time, I look forward to it. Bye bye for now.